Yo, what's going on, Mavs GG fans? D-Man back again, here to help you out with NBA 2K20. I want to give you all some basic tutorials just in case you picked up NBA 2K20 during the quarantine. Now, if you're new to NBA 2K, the game probably seems really random to you, and I don't want you feeling like that. So today, I'm going to teach you how to finish at the basket with control. In this video, I'll be talking about layups. In the next video, I'll be talking about dunks. So first off, this is the default setting, but you want to make sure your pro stick orientation is on absolute. This will give you the most control over your player when you're driving to the basket, trying to finish around a big, over a big, it doesn't matter. When it comes to bigs and layups, or even guards and layups, there are a lot of important badges, but one of the most important badges is consistent finisher. This reduces the penalty for poorly released layups. So basically when you go in, it could be a bailout. It'll help you finish over bigs a lot more. If you're a big, you want to have this on the highest tier. If you're a slashing guard, you want to have this at least silver, gold if possible. And if you're a sharpshooter or somebody that doesn't get that many finishing badges, I definitely recommend this badge on bronze. It's one of those bronze badges that is really powerful. The next important thing is your layup package. Now you have two options in my opinion when it comes to the package: long athlete or Russell Westbrook. Now I definitely recommend long athlete. They have quick finishes, and also it helps a lot with the hop steps. And if you missed out on that hop step video that was also posted on Mavs GG, I definitely recommend watching that video. Russell Westbrook also has some pretty good layups. They're quick, they're powerful, you can finish over people, but at the same time in that layup package, he's trying to draw contact. So both of these are top tier to me, but I definitely recommend long athlete. So now we can jump into the tutorial, because a lot of people ask me on Twitter, on my personal channel, do you go in with the right stick or do you lay the ball up or dunk with X? I always recommend the right stick. Like I was saying before, man, the right stick just gives you more control in a game that's completely random. All the animations depend on RNG and badges. So let's talk about a few layups you can do to finish around people or go through people. So first off, is really basic. If you want to go up with the right hand, all you have to do is sprint in and move the right stick to the right. Now this is good because, like I said in my contact dunk video, if somebody is standing on your left, you don't want to go up to the left, and pressing X will make you do that sometimes. So of course you just want to have more control. And it's the same thing going up with the left hand. If you want to go up with the left hand, move the right stick to the left, and that will allow you to dodge defenders coming from your right. So one thing I do want to talk about, even though I do not recommend doing this online, are the runners and the floaters. Now runners and floaters can be useful if you're playing my career, but online, these are getting beat up, but I still want to tell you how to do it. So in order to do a runners or floater, move the right stick down while driving close range to the basket. Now, if you do want to try this online, I definitely recommend you changing your badges up to get teardropper, as well as slithery, as well as consistent finisher. But like I said, I just want to show you all that you have the option to do a runner or floater, even though I don't necessarily recommend it. Next up is the Euro step layup. The Euro step is pretty useful online, and I definitely recommend combining this package with fancy footwork, which is a great finishing badge. In order to do the Euro step layup, move and hold the right stick down and away from the ball hand. Now, if you combine this with fancy footwork, you'll be able to stun your defender and run right around them. So people like James Harden mastered this move in real life, and you can master this move on NBA 2K. It's an easy way to get buckets. I'm not gonna lie to you, because what centers do online is that they just spam the jump button with pogo stick. So once you gather, they're gonna jump, but it turns out you're taking another step. So most of the time, it's gonna be a free bucket. It works out better if you're a slasher build or a two-way slashing playmaker. So definitely add that to your bag. Next up, we have the reverse layup. Now this move, combined with giant slayer, slippery finisher, acrobat, and consistent finisher, is pretty OP. They're tough to stop, and even if you time it wrong, they tend to go in. So let's talk about the reverse layup. So if you're driving baseline, you want to move the right stick away from the basket. So if you're driving baseline from the left, you move the right stick to the left. If you're driving baseline from the right, you move the right stick to the right. Now, like I said before, this is really good with the long athlete layup package or the Russell Westbrook layup package. You want animations that are quick, and you don't want to hang in the air for too long. So the next thing I want to tell you about it's the spin layup. Now the spin is really random. Sometimes you get good animations, sometimes you get bad ones, but I want to tell you how to do this because there's a chance that you will get a really good spin animation, and it's an easy bucket. So all you have to do is double tap and hold the shoot button. So let me break that down really quick. You're basically just running in, double tapping the shoot button, but the second time you press the button, you hold it down, and he'll be able to spin and lay the ball up. Now, like I said before, this move is really risky, mainly because if you get a fast animation, you're in the green. But sometimes the way 2K20 is, you'll get a slow animation or you'll get bumped. And that's when you want to just stop and pass out, because most of the time you're not finishing over a big. You just don't want to risk that. So those are a few controls that I use to lay the ball up. I hope I was able to help you all out.